Hello guys, my name is Tendai Vambe and I'm with
Blessed Nezandoni.
And you are tuned into Reality News Age Network, where we inform you, educate you and entertain you.
For the second time in 2 years, guys, Zimbabwe has been hit by yet another heat wave. Guys, it is very hot. It is even too hot for clothes. I urge you out there, viewers, wherever you are, drink lots of fluids, drink lots of water. Wambe, what can you say about this?
Kurupisa ungatitori mu desert shamwari.
Shamwari, just imagine. Ungatitori mukamini hell shamwari.
Exactly.
Tutotsvaka bisira tisindoziya.
Mumba muri kupisa kubuda panze kufamba kufunga kutofenda chaiko.
It's too hot. Just on the one cent. Too hot for clothes. Yes. I mean, it feels like we should just walk naked. It's too hot.
So make sure kuti munema summer wears so that
to my vest, to my shorts, this is the time. Wear your shorts, wear your cook stuff. But I have been shocked actually. I mean, these are the team and Ruwana Road Mushamar. Unamaka to pick a juicy Munaka.
It means I know weather. I know weather. So we just have to
I understand gentlemen has no weather. My gentlemen, of course, my suits and stuff. But I'm with Team Randava owners of Onan is Zuru and Kapina Mtona Shamar. Kuona Munaka to with juicy with type island. Because she's Madam Fendiro woman. So figure Mazina Where cool stuff. See you chichi and cotton is the achimbo same wardrobe and wait for the next winter season. So guys, there is an issue at Salim Mugabe Hospital. The nurse actually has been reported to have been stealing equipment from a public hospital, and she is said to have been taking them elsewhere for her own benefit. Probably we can say it was a side hustle of some sort, and it is believed that she has been going to supply a certain unregistered private owned hospital, and the issue is actually hitting the streets right now, and further investigations are being done right now as we speak. So what is your take on this? I mean, such an act from our medical practitioners that we so believe in. What can you say?
I think I'm not in a position to judge her action. I think she has a reason to this, since maybe it's a side hustle. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think we can reserve our comment for now and just wait for the necessary personnel to do their digging into the stuff and come up with whatever they believe was behind such an action.
Exactly. And meanwhile, in the energy sector, a 450 million deal has been agreed to refurbish Wangate thermal power station. This is part of a broader effort to cut down on rolling blackouts and improve electricity supply. So this is actually promising. So kuna kusina issues to do with load shedding and stuff. Let's hope kuti
yeah, that is actually a very pivotal step they are taking right there. I mean, load shedding is to jairika kana Gaya sha kuti unongwa kutongotenga it if she hand to mouth apana kana stuff rocheza mfiriji ukotenga uchitongofanira kurumba utongoproa ipapo zvotopera
nyama maybe dzinozotoora pa
just imagine
but sometimes ndo panozotanga futi kana kunetsa network communication
exactly you can just mention all that. I mean, that all comes to power is everything. I mean, just imagine there are even small scale businesses that depend on this power. Like there's this gentleman I once talked to some time ago. He is actually into the welding business, and he was actually telling me, son, I solely depend on this power. Like the type of business that I do, trying to chip money into fueling a generator or anything, my business will not be able to make any profit, and it is actually a drawback to such individuals. So I believe such a step of actually increasing our power outputs by this so-called project will actually be of benefit to such individuals.
Exactly. Kuneva nema business, it will be a benefit.
Exactly.
So in the business sector too, Strive Masiwa econet unveils a 750 million plan to build 5 AI factories across Africa. So you will be starting with South Africa through cassava technology. What do you think of this?
Okay. But I mean, why not starting here in Zimbabwe? But anyways, I believe he also has his reasons for starting in South Africa. But this is actually a big step. I actually support. This gentleman is actually a pioneer for the good stuff. I mean, he's taking us to another level. He's actually uplifting us as Africa, not just as Zimbabwe, but he is actually promoting better lives for each and everyone at a global scale.
So what do you think of AI, artificial intelligence? Like, how has it impacted us in a society?
Okay, so AI, just like anything that we've since embraced, it has come with, of course, its advantages and disadvantages. But I believe when AI is used in the correct manner, it is actually bound to give positive outcomes. But we've also seen some of the drawbacks that AI has come with, considering students who are even abusing AI.
Exactly.
I mean, just imagine, especially there's been issues concerning dissertations. They're now being done with entirely AI. I mean, and this is actually reducing critical thinking of individuals. Their critical thinking capacity is actually being reduced because we're depending on AI too much. I think this is just too much.
It's like we cannot live without AI.
We cannot live without AI. And also there's a post that I saw sometime. Some tech, I will not mention who it was actually, but it's some personnel who is actually in the tech industry, like a CEO of some major tech industry, majoring in AI innovations and stuff like that. So he was actually saying, my kids or my children, I will not send them to AI empowering institutions, which means that this individual is actually saying that AI is sort of what can I say? It is disabling his kids. I mean, his own kids. He doesn't want to expose them to AI. So I mean, this is actually a point. It's actually a call to everyone to actually consider this AI thing. I mean, if the very first person who is involved in the AI industries is not comfortable exposing his own kids to such an environment, I mean, we should actually reflect on that and actually see, is this AI thing something we must totally continue to embrace, or we must actually learn to be independent from AI?
I think we should learn to be independent from AI.
Exactly.
Thank you on that. Also moving forward in the Zim streets, Madzibaba Wikno Chivhayo gifted Prophet Walter Magaya a 2025 Mercedes Benz with more than 4.5 million. Hey, what can you say?
I mean,
2025 a Mercedes Benz.
This is actually
I just feel good in that sense.
Do we go to Sarah?
Also moving forward on the dog control system, Zimbabwe police launch operation targeting irresponsible dog owners who allow animals to roam the streets. Last time Papa Nimuno
that pit.
That pit. I think vanwanofana take care of their dogs and make sure that they're not just roaming around the streets, because customer lives.
Exactly. I mean, a dog, of course, it is as good as a pet and also a security package to your house.
Exactly.
But make sure that as it is your pet, as it is your security package, it does not end up hurting others. So I think they are doing a good job trying to enforce such an issue. It is actually concerning many people. You have been beat by these stray dogs in the streets. I mean, you just see it randomly in the streets. Probably it is hungry and you're holding something. Maybe you're eating your KFC and it is now wanting that bone and so forth. So I think we need to really look into that matter with serious faces. I mean, that is a good thing actually. Our dogs are a hazard to especially the kids in the streets and also everyone.
Exactly. And we also have the issue in Mutare, 50 cars that garage.
Exactly.
That was so
that incident was actually something. I mean, 50 cars.
50.
So they are saying that it was actually a waste management action that was being done there. Like those city council workers were actually managing waste. You know, they manage waste in many ways, some ban, some maybe collect with those refuse trucks. But in this case, I believe they tried to ban the litter of some sort, but it ended up in this where we were in this specific incident where the fire actually ravaged into the garage. I mean, but this is actually a point up call to even the other garage owners. I mean, don't you think there is supposed to be a certain precaution that is supposed to be installed wherever you are catering for cars? I mean, to make sure that such an event does not occur.
They should cater for their environment, making sure to provide party safe and also clean around, so that to avoid zvinhu.
Exactly. So this is our message to you garage owners. I mean, install safety measures to make sure that this doesn't happen. This has happened and you are listening to us right now. Of course, maybe you are seated, you are in a comfort zone because it hasn't happened to your own garage. But this must be a wake-up call to everyone out there. Put safety measures in your garages. This is an incident, it can happen to anyone.
Exactly. That's it from us. Do you have anything to add?
There is also this other issue concerning the smart biz packages. I mean, those data lines that have been being sold by econet.
Okay.
So econet has just reduced the data cap for its smart biz lines, and it has actually issued messages to its customers saying that the data lines are no longer going to be functioning on mobile devices, and their customers are now supposed to go for their nearest convenience stores and buy routers. So it means that those data lines are no longer functioning in their mobile phones, so they now need an additional budget to order or buy the routers for them to experience the service. So what do you think concerning this move by econet? I mean, don't you think it is going to lose customers?
I think so. From the way you were saying, I think they will lose
customers. I mean, so this is it from us, guys. So for you, if you have actually been a loyal econet customer, and we actually sympathize with you from this moment, because you were actually, this is actually a surprise. I mean, being just receiving a message to say that your data lines are no longer compatible, you now need an additional budget to buy a router to experience the service. So from my end, it's actually something.
It's actually something else. Anyways, thank you for saying that information. Well, that's it from us, guys. I'm Tendai Vambe.
This is Blessed Nezandoni.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment.
And of course, until next time, peace.
Bye.